So you want to make a server to play with your friends, but you don't know how. Well, I'm here to show you how. First things first, downloading the BeamMP client. Download the client and the server. If you're watching this video, I assume you already have the client downloaded. You want to go ahead and open the BeamMP server. Inside the zip file, there's going to be a Windows. You want to go into Windows if you have Windows, or Linux if you have Linux. Go ahead and drag out your operating system onto your desktop or wherever you want. At this point, go ahead and rename it to something like BeamMP Server. This isn't necessary, but it keeps you more organized. Inside the folder, there's going to be one file, and it's going to be beammp-server.exe. Go ahead and run it. It's going to say something along the lines of no auth key is specified, so we're going to need to go get an auth key. Go ahead and close it. Now, there's going to be other files. Go ahead and open up serverconfig.toml. Inside of the server config, you're going to see there's no auth key. How do you get it, may you ask? You're going to want to go to the link in the description. It's going to be the Keymaster. Whenever you go to the link, it's going to ask you to authorize your Discord. Go ahead and press authorize. This is just to authorize it, you're not a bot. Now you're going to go to the left hand side, press on keys. Then you're going to see this button that says here, click on it, enter a name. This name does not matter, it will not get shown to anybody. Go ahead and copy your key in this general vicinity. You're going to want to go back into your server config file and paste it between these two quotations. Go ahead and save the file. And start your server. Now, this is what a perfectly healthy server looks like. It says all systems started successfully, everything was okay. So your server's running, you're probably like, okay, it should work fine, right? No. You still gotta go through a couple more steps of port forwarding so your friends can actually join. You gotta config it if you want to be on a different map, and then mods if you want to. We're gonna be covering that all in the video. So now, how do you port forward? You're gonna need to know your router's interface. The IP is usually either 192.168.0.1 or 10.0.0.1. Go ahead and go to it. Once you are inside your router's interface, you're going to need to know a username and password. These are usually located on the router unless they have been changed. Go ahead and log in. To find port forwarding, it's usually inside of an advanced tab. You're going to go to the advanced tab and find port forwarding. Once you're in port forwarding, press add service. This is an already filled out one because I already have one for BeamMP, but you're going to put in a service name. This is never seen by anybody but you once again. Service type TCP/UDP. Now it's going to ask you for a server IPv4 address. In order to find this, you're going to go to settings, network and internet, Wi-Fi if you have Wi-Fi, Ethernet if you have Ethernet, hardware properties, and then right here is going to be your IPv4 address. Go ahead and copy that and then put it into these boxes. You can just paste it in. It's for ports. The port is 30814. Go ahead and put it in all of those boxes. Press save. You can get rid of this tab now. Go ahead and shut off your server and start it again. So now your server's online, but the only way anybody to connect to it is if they have your public IP. Some people really don't like to give out their public IP, and that's alright. So if you want to get your public IP because you're fine with it and you don't want to go through any more steps with that, go ahead and open up a web browser, type in Google, what my IP? Or you can use better grammar. And then your IP will be popped up right there. Go ahead and copy that and send it to your friend. But if you don't want to, and anybody else really still has to be following with this, you're going to need to go ahead and open up serverconfig.toml again. And now we're going to be doing some server config. Underneath general, here's your name. Name it whatever you'd like. This one's probably going to get seen a little more. Log chat. Yeah, just do whatever. Debug. Do whatever. Private. Set it to false if you want people to be able to see your server in the server browser, like your friends if you don't want to give out your IP. Just set it to false. Set it to true if you want it private, nobody else can join, you can only join by IP. Max cars is usually set to 1. I like to set it to 10, just you never know if you want to like spawn a ton of cars in. Max players, set it to whatever you'd like. Map. So this is where it gets a little tricky, because in order to change a map, you have to go into your BeamNG's files to get the names. So you're going to go to Steam or whatever you own it with. Properties, local files, browse, and here you're going to go to content, levels, and then here's all your maps. So say I want to go on Glow City, rename, copy this, over here, highlight this, and paste it in. Save the file, go out, restart the server. Alright, so now anybody can connect to my server and we can have fun. And now it's on a different map than the boring old grid map. But now you've been playing for a while, you're getting bored, you want to do some mods. So in order to get mods, what you're going to want to do is go locate your resources folder, the same folder that's going to have your BeamMP server and your config file. Go into it, go to client, get a mod you want to put in, and put in the mod. Easy as that. Now that mod's going to be in next time you restart the server. But say, oh, I've been playing on these all stock maps for a while, they're getting really boring. Alright, find a map mod you want. Drag it in. So this time it gets a little more like tricky. It's not very tricky, but it's a little more. You want to go and open it. Go into levels. See this name right here? You're going to go rename, copy. Go into your server. Open back up your server config file. Go to map and paste in that name. That's all I got to tell you. That's how to make a BeamMP server. Get your Keymaster Key, Portforward, config your server, and add mods. If you found this helpful, it'd mean the world to me if you liked the video and maybe left a comment. Thanks for watching.